I don't know how well this is going to work out, but I'm going to try to let you guys hear this. And I have to be very, very careful because if I hit the wrong button, then I erase this. So, I got it under control, babe. We think she got pregnant during our 3rd anniversary, little weekend getaway.
I was really excited. He was not so much.
Live in a small house, we have small vehicles, and so we did the pregnancy test, and of course it confirmed my suspicions. September 25th, we had our first appointment with Dr. Million, and that's when we first found out about the diagnosis, which was Acrania. So our first thoughts were we were just devastated. We didn't know what that meant. Our first appointment with Dr. Million was at 9:30 that morning. She referred us to Dr. Fareed. At first, when she came in, I thought that there was a little bit of hope because she said, "Why did your doctor send you here?" And so I was like,
maybe she was going to be like, "Oh, everything's fine."
And we said, well, she told us to come because our baby's head was not a nice, pretty oval shape. And she said, well, unfortunately, your doctor's spot on. When we found out, we originally scheduled to terminate the pregnancy the very next day. We got home that evening, the dust settled, and we were able to just kind of...
That night is when we really had time to think about it.
Yeah, and the doctor had been great, and they said, whatever decision you want to do, we will support you, and we're going to be there with you, and we're going to do what you guys think's best for your family. So we took 2 weeks to really decide.
We just had lots of questions that we wanted to ask, and we kind of researched it ourselves at home on the internet. We made lists of questions to ask the specialist and our regular doctor. We prayed, we read our Bible, we seek counsel from other family and friends, and Harry had bought me a couple books, and I started reading one of the books called Gift of Time. People's stories, like testimonies of when they first found out, when they made the decision, and what happened afterwards. And one of the girls knew right away that they would continue the pregnancy, and they said, how are we supposed to end this pregnancy, but then 6 months later ask God to bless us with a healthy baby again?
We definitely still have difficult days and tough days, and we know that those are going to continue to come.
Right.
At least for me, I know that God has brought us here, and He's going to continue to lead us, and He's been faithful. I mean, it's not an easy journey by no means. We believe that this is what God wanted for us, and this is the life He's given us. Yeah. And so we're okay with that, even though
we relied on Him.
We're okay with it not being okay. You're doing great, babe.
We're almost to the uterus. It's coming out just fine.
Okay.
I love you, baby. You're doing great. There you go. Hey. Hey, buddy.
Easy.
Oh, that's
Go for your baby. Let's see if it's here.
A Duke peanut.
I think if I could give some encouraging words to other families that are going through something like this or something similar, what Dr. Fareed told us at our first visit, she said there is no right decision and there is no wrong decision. She said what you guys believe is the right decision for your family, that's the right decision to make. You find hope, even if somebody doesn't make the same decision that we did, to continue the pregnancy. I think you can find hope and comfort sharing one another's burdens and hearing stories. And I think that's key. That would be what I would want them to know, is that even though a lot of these things are so rare and so unheard of, that they are not alone. That there are other families, there are other moms and dads that have gone through the exact same thing. We're thankful, and we really are. We're thankful in spite of the unknown. We're thankful that God chose Kristen and myself to be His parents. And we're thankful in spite of His diagnosis that God chose Truett to be our son. To Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. It's just been a beautiful thing so far. It's been a very beautiful thing, and we don't know what's going to happen.
Just enjoying every minute
Yes.
that God gives us with him.